Even though this is a Sunday, we are going live with, I'm going to say this is going to be a multi-part series of shows on the efficacy of taking supplements while being treated for cancer. It's been a touchy subject for decades, and maybe since time began, where oncologists would say there is no way in the world you should be taking supplements while I'm treating you. Well, what's the truth to that? We're going to be doing a piece over the next couple days on the efficacy of using supplements during the course of treatment. The information you hear on Health Talk with Dr. Len is intended to be strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any medical decision should be made between you and your healthcare professional. And now, here is Dr. Len. And we're going to be talking and highlighting the use of a natural product. Was originally called Avamar. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit more in depth over the next couple shows. So stay tuned for that. Now, once again, let me define the purpose of me doing these numbers of shows. I myself, from the very get-go, graduating from the School of Pharmacy at Duquesne, worked for a number of years in the field of oncology. And I got to the point where, again, being traditionally trained, that the only way to treat cancer was using chemo and radiation or cut. One of the three. Remove, poison, or radiate. Now that may sound harsh, but as my career moved ahead for the last 30 plus years, I found more and more research pieces on the efficacy of using natural products and how they could literally save lives. So whatever you hear over this show and the next couple shows, please take it with a grain of salt and understand you must discuss this with your doctors that are involved. Do not say, hey, I heard this from Dr. Len that I could start taking my multivitamin all the time. It's always a one-on-one situation. And I will tell you this, if you need help on any of this, call and set up a time and I'll be glad to help you. 888-231-5325. 888-231-5325. With any kind of show like this, you have to do a statement of purpose. So here it is. Natural products are being used as supplements by cancer patients with or without the knowledge of their cancer treatment team. It's important to know which of these products show efficacy against diseases such as cancer and which are ineffective. It's also essential to define the mechanisms of actions of natural products, especially as relevant to cancer prevention or treatment. The purpose of this article is to review the use of products like Avamar, that we're going to talk about, in the treatment regimen of cancer patients. A lot of these products have shown efficacy both in animal cancer models and in human clinical trials. But more well-controlled trials in humans are necessary to assess the full potential, obviously. We're going to look at what natural preps do as far as their mechanisms of action, likely because there are many undefined components that modulate numerous biological systems in cancer patients. So what we're going to try to do is define natural supplements and their safety profile, discuss the mechanisms of actions of what they do, and review the efficacy. Now, this article goes way back into 2007 that I'm going to quote from in a journal called Alternative Therapies, the Efficacy of Medical Treatments in the Treatment of Cancer. The American Cancer Society estimates in 2006 that more than 2.4 million new cancer cases, including basal and squamous cell cancers, will be diagnosed in the United States that year. Well, guess what? That number has doubled from 2006 to 2022. Cancer patients in the United States generally are treated using conventional therapy, which includes surgery, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and newer, more aggressive targeted therapies such as immunotherapy, gene therapy, angiogenesis inhibitors, and targeted therapies. With improved diagnosis and treatment, the 5-year survival rate of cancer patients will likely increase. And these cancer survivors will try to find treatments to prevent cancer reoccurrence and advance longevity after a diagnosis of cancer. That's where I fall in, because I'm coming up on 10 years cancer-free this July. A recent study found that a large percentage of breast and prostate cancer patients are using some form of complementary therapy, with vitamins being used by 63% and 37% in prostate cancer, 63% in breast. Diet nutrition therapy being used by 84%. So people, when their backs are to the wall and they receive the diagnosis, will typically, 84% of the time, make a change. This study suggests that cancer patients have a strong desire to seek out alternative diet and nutritional therapies to augment their conventional cancer therapy. The challenge to physicians and healthcare providers then is to provide information to cancer patients about which therapies are likely to be beneficial to them in preventing reoccurrence of cancer and promoting their well-being. This review will critically evaluate the efficacy of some of those extracts, a lot from plants, which are currently being evaluated in clinical trials. So we're going to take a look at this over the next couple shows. I'm going to try to keep each one of these to about 10 minutes so that you can feel it, taste it, touch it, and get ready to discuss it with your friends, your neighbors, relatives, somebody recently diagnosed. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Len, and I want to talk to you today about a consultation, a nutritional consultation. What's that all about? It's what we do. It's a personal one-on-one time that we put aside, whether it be via social media or Zoom or in person, where we can have the ability to work closely to enhance your health. The aim is to enhance your bodily functions, alleviate symptoms of illness, improve your lifestyle through a nutritional intervention. Some people simply want to undergo a diet to ensure they're eating correctly and avoid illness. Other people have medical problems or are suffering from various symptoms that they believe can be alleviated by making nutritional changes to their diet. Other common reasons to undergo a consultation include a desire to lose weight, digestive issues, skin complaints, low energy, lethargy, stress, fertility issues, competitive sports, the list goes on. Before your consultation, we'll ask you to complete a comprehensive questionnaire. This questionnaire will focus on all aspects of your diet, lifestyle, medical history, medications you may be taking, current health concerns, and really importantly, your goals. We may also ask you to do a food and drink diary for those 3 days, maybe up to a week, so we can document everything you eat and drink during that time. Once you've completed this questionnaire, we'll look it over, and then we'll have a one-on-one consultation, usually about an hour to an hour and a half. And during that time, you'll talk through the questionnaire and diary as well as discuss your lifestyle, your current exercise regimen, your health concerns, your family medical history, your existing symptoms, and really importantly, again, your goals. You can also discuss underlying emotional issues that may be affecting your mood, eating patterns, lifestyle. During this in-depth discussion, you may be asked to do some functional tests, saliva, blood, etc., to try to pinpoint specifically what's going on. Once we have a full and complete picture of your current nutritional, physical, and emotional situation, we'll develop a plan for you. That may involve some nutritional dietary issues, working with our dietitian, working with our chef, or supplements. We can add those to the regimen as well. Vitamins, minerals, fiber, fatty acids, amino acids. But to get the most out of a nutritional consultation, you need to be as frank and honest as you can. the more complete picture that we have of what's going on in your system, the better that we can help you. If you're interested in getting started, give us a call, 678-228-8900, or reach out to us through our website at thenutritionshop.net. Now that website has changed to nutrifarmllc.com, and that number to reach us, if you want to reach us toll free, 888-231-5325. Tomorrow we'll get more in depth into using nutrients in the battle against cancer. See you then.